Alrighty, howdy everyone, this is Yapparition on the mic. Getting into it, we got winners, finals, TimeGear against Scoops. Scoops, I want to say former Smash player. It's possible they are still playing Smash here and there, but was a very talented Mii brawler player, one of the best players in Ohio in the Smash scene. Now, picking up Forsburn, playing a lot of rivals I know recently, so I'm excited to see how they do. Obviously, both of these players find themselves in winner's side, facing off. So far, Scoops hasn't dropped a game, beat Cornballs, looks like Claren, 4 sides, Rano, and now gotta fight TimeGear's Wrastor. Should be a good one. And already, forward strong, gonna clean up that stock right off the bat. I have not checked in with the most recent updates on the game, so I'm not quite sure what that UI update is for Forsburn. It looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's the clone timer. But regardless, I know they also made a couple changes to a few different characters, one of which is Wrastor's side special, as you can see, now activates regardless of whether it hits an opponent or not, which is a very crucial change that buffs the character, except for the fact that when he gets hit, as we can just see right there, when he gets hit, Slipstream now no longer activates, and a quick down air, back air, gonna seal the stock for Scoops. What looked like it could have been an even start to this game is now all of a sudden snowballed and cascaded into a bit of a huge detriment here for TimeGear. Oh, and that's another really cool application for that Slipstream that I didn't even think about till TimeGear just showed me right there, is that since it activates regardless, you can use it to recover. And that can be really nice for Wrastor's recovery. Already had one of the best recoveries in the game, but that'll make it just that much more versatile. Let's see. Gabe trying to help me out here with the patch notes. Clone cooldown 2 seconds to 3 seconds. This matches the Rivals 1 cooldown, giving more reward for destroying the clone and making it more of a limited resource during recovery. It also has a cooldown indicator on the hub now. Thank you, Gabe. So that is indeed the clone cooldown. Scoop saying, who needs a clone? I can do this all with my bare hands. And he's gonna take that first game in a convincing 2-stock as we go into game number 2 on Julesvale. Gabe, could you, yep, perfect. You're on top of it. Updated that score. Now getting into it, both players gonna play a bit of neutral. This also looks like it might be a new Forsburn skin. I personally haven't seen it. Then again, don't see the game played a ton. Oh, interesting. So that was one of the few ways, one of the best counterplays to the Slipstream projectile was pairing it would send it back at Wrastor and then also prevent it from activating. But now that it activates regardless, it's kind of interesting that pairing it isn't necessarily a perfect counterplay anymore. Oh, a nice little reset there with the jab. Nearly took the stock with that down strong and a back air. Great DI from TimeGear's part. Gonna barely live that. Back throw, forward strong, and now we've got him all the way on the side. Caught the jump and gonna take the stock with a well-placed nair. Scoop's going to be looking for either a down air or a back air to finish out the stock. Potentially even a down strong like we just saw. But TimeGear looking for some offense of his own. Gonna unfortunately overextend into another forward strong. Both players back in neutral. Good tech chase there from Scoops. They are putting the hurt on TimeGear as a couple tech chases and combos have been adding up this percent, and just like that, a quick 4-piece net him another 30% or so. I love that special get up. For anyone at home who's watching who doesn't know, Forsburn gets to choose which clone he becomes, or which one's the real one and which one's the clone, as he uses that special getup. If he holds towards the ledge, he will be the one at the ledge, and if he holds away from the ledge, he'll be the one farther in towards the center of the stage. Pretty interesting stuff. Adds to the trickery that the character is known for. Down strong there, good DI, not going to fall victim to it. But now we are low on jumps and still off stage. Gonna just elect to go to ledge, play it nice and safe. I like the retaliation there from TimeGear, trying to use that back throw to get an early stock, but Scoops able to get the down air to close out that stock instead. Bit of a reversal there. An excellent find there on the up strong. We're gonna continue to put on this offense here, both players, as they constantly are looking for their openings. Not going to find the tech chase with the down strong. That could have been big percent for TimeGear. Good roll to get away from it by Scoops. Down throw, up tilt. And as we can see here from, oh, nice little grab break there. But as we can see from Scoops, doing an awesome job of utilizing Forsburn's. Ooh, okay. Was not fooled by the clone. Did realize which one was the real clone and which one was not. Good stuff to TimeGear, just playing it nice and easy, ledge hogging. That Forsburn recovery, not a very good hitbox to, if you just grab ledge right before he gets there, you'll have plenty of invincibility. Be able to snag the ledge. He'll go falling to his doom helplessly just like that. Not able to wall jump after that up B. That being said, TimeGear answering back. 1-1. That's the first game Scoops has lost this tournament. And as I was saying earlier, if you look at Forsburn's gameplay, you're going to notice quite a bit of the first hit of forward strong, just like that, where he swings the cloak out in front of him. It's going to be dragging the opponent in, and honestly, almost never used for the second hit until very, very later on as a potential DI mix-up and just kill move in general. But that first hit, the one that drags in, such a good combo tool, just like that, you can see leads pretty easily into the down tilt, and then you could follow up with an aerial of your own. I think TimeGear is starting to catch on to some of Scoops' habits off stage, using his jump really early. Which one's the real one? TimeGear, not going to be fooled by it. Gets it up strong for his... oh, okay. Tries to carry him off the side. Here we go. Looking for an opening for the kill, but instead, Scoops is going to answer back, and Spades nearly took him off the side there with that back air, and now again, down throw to back air again. And Scoops is swinging for the fences and finding so many huge hits. Just like that, is actually able to claim the stock first. TimeGear looked so poised to take that first stock and put himself in the lead, but Scoops' offense could not be stopped. Here we go, stalling with the clone. Gonna have to go to ledge, and an excellently timed up tilt from TimeGear there. Gonna finish off Scoops' first stock. Furt in a suit, welcome in. We got some fantastic Rivals gameplay for you today. Hanging out at Jules Vale, as it looks like, I believe, right after we just went here last game, Scoop saying, staging ain't the problem. I'm going to be able to beat TimeGear regardless. And yeah, now TimeGear is starting to get a little antsy with his recoveries. Oh, an excellent attempt there to grab ledge, but a little bit of an overextension from both players, and down tilt combustion's gonna do it. Once Forsburn is able to inhale 3 puffs of smoke with that down special, he then gets access to an empowered version of any of his special attacks, but it will consume the smoke, the power-up that he gains. It's kind of a one-time use enhanced special attack. But again, TimeGear is so eager to get his offense started that Scoops has just been able to throw out these hitboxes, and he's been running into them quite a bit. He's also been covering these high recoveries quite a bit as well, making good use of Forsburn's strong back aerial. Now you're on ledge. How do you get off? Oh, that didn't cancel Slipstream? How interesting. And there we go. Scoops saying, we're going right back to game one where I too stalked you. Scoops taking it in convincing fashion here. Here we go. Last time TimeGear got a counter pick, he was able to take the game. Now we're going to Tempest Peaks, a very volatile stage with its interesting platform layout, kind of a very Fountain of Dreams-esque for anyone who may have played Melee or Smash in general. Has these rising and lowering platforms on the stage. And that is going to be the stock, yeah. Unfortunately, Scoops opting not to use the, I'm just going to call him Clone Chuck, where he throws himself using the clone. Instead, tried to mix it up a little bit, hoping TimeGear would commit to an option to punish the clone throw, and instead is going to lose his stock nice and early for it. And now again, Scoops looking for a DI mix on that down tilt, because as we saw last game, he was able to get that down tilt into the combustion as a true confirm if TimeGear so chooses the wrong option. Just like that, tech in place or no tech does not matter. You're gonna eat this huge combustion, and that is going to be a devastating blow to TimeGear's first stock. As you can see, TimeGear gaining more and more momentum, being bolder and bolder off stage to try and punish this Forsburn's recoveries, and a good DI, but not quite good enough. Gonna lose his stock to that up strong from Wrastor. And now TimeGear continuing his lead, continuing to play with a full stock lead, and now he gets to dictate the pace of this match. You notice he's just content to throw out that slipstream, wait for Scoops to commit to something, but Scoops finding an opening of his own, getting a nice little combo there. And I like the coverage here from Scoops, realizing I'm just going to keep throwing out these tilts. You're either going to run into them, or if you try and jump over me, I'm going to swat you out of the air with these big aerials from Forsburn. He's been doing a pretty good job with it thus far, but here we go. The clone toss, not going to do what he wanted, and Scoops kind of holding out there saying, yep, I'm doomed regardless of what happens here. Good catch there from TimeGear's part, and they are now evened up 2-2. It seems like the stage picks are where it's at. Here we go. Merchant Port for the final game. Scoops needs to lock in if they want to take game number 5 here. Remember, whichever player wins here goes on to play in grand finals, which will face the winner. So for lack of a better term, of the winner of the losers bracket in a best of 5, and then if the loser wins that set, they'll have to play yet another set to win the tournament. But Scoop saying, I don't want to be there. I'd rather sit comfortably on that winner's side of grands, and these combos are showing the determination here from Scoops. Gonna find the normal pummel. Pummel's very interesting in this game. Getting quite a bit of percent, and an excellent combo there from TimeGear. Read the DI off that down special and followed his drift quite nicely. Sorry, followed their drift quite nicely there, as was able to get the up special. Ooh, excellent tech. That was death for sure if Scoops did not protect that, as they would have been sent crumbling down to the side of the stage. Oh, okay. TimeGear growing bold with these offensive options, catching Scoops a little off guard as they keep trying to go for these strong attacks, even charging them a bit. TimeGear saying, you can't do that to me, of all players. I'm just going to grab you for your troubles. And now Scoops, you can tell, they're getting a little desperate for this kill, not able to find it in the manner that they want to. And again, oh, okay. Tried to get the parry on the clone toss. That would have probably led to a stock. I like the attempt there. High risk, high reward. Unfortunately did not pay off. But TimeGear has put himself firmly in the lead of this game. Has a strong lead of 126% on Scoops. And now Scoops in a really bad spot off stage. TimeGear not going to be able to snipe the jump. But Scoops can't get much out of it. Just 9% for their troubles. Okay, nice little reaction there. And TimeGear wisely catching on to Scoops' habit of going for that neutral pummel, regular pummel, and finally breaks out of that grab and is able to get the stock for it. So Scoops probably a little shaken, probably doesn't want to go for probably isn't going to want to go for that neutral pummel anymore this set. Oh, okay. We're trying to swat this Wrastor out of the air. Not going to quite find it. I like that parry. And now, ooh, just barely missed the confirm. Those are the big hits that are going to end up making the difference in this last game. As TimeGear, if he's able to continue this lead, the percent will rack up just like that previous stock, and Scoops will find themselves in a position where they are just not going to be able to rack up the percent in time in order to get the last stock off TimeGear. Oh, both players, a little bit of spaghetti there. Both players whiffing their punish. But Scoops has hunkered down. The offense and defense now growing bolder. Might want to get rid of that message in the chat there, Gabe. Looks like a spam bot message. But back to the game. Scoops was able to find that stock, and now more doable than ever. Ooh, barely not going to find the aerial there. That could have spelled disaster for Scoops, but now all of a sudden the momentum completely back in the other direction. Oh my god, barely not going to do it. Has to use the empowered combustion. Is not going to do it. It is TimeGear with a little pop-off, sending Scoops into losers finals. What an incredible set there, as both players back and forth constantly